Alright, how about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Alright, how about now? There we go. Alright. Sorry about the technicals. Thanks for bearing with me here. As I was trying to say, no Vanguard. I don't have the Vanguard yet. And by the way, welcome Owen, Quadrilateral, Bismarck, Armando, everyone else hanging out, Average Mike. Sorry, when I stream, I used to stream through the computer and it was a lot easier to set up ahead of time. How do I have all these ships? Too much time on my hands. Too much time. Alright, so we're gonna try this ship raw. I like to try it raw once just to get a hang of it. I'm almost thinking Von Speed might be better than Sheer. But we'll try this. I got enough money for 3 of the upgrades, so I'm gonna play a couple games and let's just get a feel for it. Obviously I haven't played the ship yet since I just unlocked it 2 seconds ago. And then you guys, if you have any requests for ships that you want to see, let me know. I'm probably going to be grinding some credits here too, so you might want to fire up some premiums. What's up, Nick? How you been, buddy? And then I'll take a run through the ships that I got if you guys want to see what the options are. Yeah, that's the first game in this, so it might be kind of ugly. Doing good, buddy, doing good. Alright. So what do we got here? I only got one other Hipper, otherwise it's a 2-6 match. When do I think the Sharn Horse will be added? They said for sure within this 6-week cycle, I'd guess fairly soon. Yeah, it's been a good little run here, Nick. So, I mean, I'd probably guess within the next week or so, but I have no idea. You lock the guns by going to controller settings, select preset number 3, and then you hit left stick. So this thing actually has lower caliber guns than the York. Whoa! But I'm assuming the guns are a lot better. The York has a lot of drag on its shots. Man. I don't know if this is drag or I'm just missing. Alright, so we got sonar, plane, and damage control party. What's up, Alpha?
Many thanks.
Alright, so we're on the strong side of the map, but I'm not digging the support I got so far. I'm probably going to want to put steering gears on this once we start modding it. Whoops. That could be one shot. Ooh, that was lucky. I don't know the range on these torps either. We're going to have to check the ship out. I was just kind of excited to fire it up. No, I haven't looked that closely at the stats, so. Looks like they're probably about 7 kilometers would be my guess. Yeah, I think at least 1 steering gear mod, probably 2. I don't know what my team's doing, but they definitely do not want to help. These HE shells, like, they punch a little bit harder than the York, so that's a good sign. Yeah, this thing does actually pretty decent damage. Let me know if the audio on the voice is too loud or not loud enough. Ooh! That one hurt. This guy's so on fire, I can't really see his smoke coming off. Oh shit. That's a problem. Alright, that was lucky. Yeah, I don't have any mods at the moment, Nick. At the right angles, yeah. Like I said, it's my first game in it, so I haven't really... After this game, I'm gonna have to take a look at the stats and put some of the modules on it. I think Bismarck in my Discord, you said you had both steering gear mods, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's what I'm leaning towards here. I mean, that was tanking a fair amount of shots, but if it catches you at the right angle, and obviously I took a pretty severe signal. 37k or HP, that's not a lot. I don't think we can compare it to the other ones. Alright, Nick, sounds good. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. The other thing is, I got a tier 8 shear, or a level 7 shear for the commander, which I understand that's what a lot of people have for their German commanders right now, but in a game full of tier 7 to tier 6 ships, a lot of guys playing level 10, 12, 14 max commanders. Some even have legendary at this point. That's starting to become a severe disadvantage. Yeah, these HE shells compared to the York, they're doing a lot more damage, which is nice. The York has extremely low DPM. Oh shit. That might be the end of this one. Ooh. Oh boy. That was close. Oh, he's got one more coming in. Fuck. Doesn't he? Am I seeing things? Oh, he's getting shot from the behind. Yeah. So, looks like there's 6-kilometer torps. Alright. He got a legendary Dewey today. Sweet. That's what I was hoping for. Man, if they would have had that legendary system in place from the start, I'd be probably a maxed out Dewey at this point. Alright, so 5-4. By the way, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the timings on these new game modes. Alright, can we look at... Yeah, we can look at the ship here, so we got to figure out... Oh. We won? Okay. So we must here's my thoughts on the... I think they just need to revert to the old game mode timers. It's not working for me. The games are too quick. Alright, so we got 203. That's the same guns as the other tier 7 cruisers. 14.5 right now. HE 23. That's low compared to the other one. Let me get my stats up here. My little sheet that I put together. Now keep in mind these are compared to the other cruisers that have good commanders, and the commanders change your... Like if I had a good commander here, these numbers would change. Let's see. Baltimore 2800 HE, Magami 3300. Magami's obviously going to be really strong. So this is a full 1000 HP or damage per shell landing less than the Magami. That's pretty severe. But 5900 compared to 4700 of the Magami and 5000 on the Baltimore. So the AP is where it's at. So that's going to be looking for those. Torpedoes, range 6. Alright, so that's pretty standard on Germans. 3700. So compare that to the Megami's 1700 damage. So those are significantly weaker. That's alright. 13.5. Yeah, so if I had a decent commander on this, this would be a lot better, but it is what it is. I haven't gotten any commander crates yet. Yeah, it does take a long time. No, I haven't talked to Sandy, man. Alright, let's start decking this out. So I got 4 mil. Yeah, I'm gonna put... Oh, these are only 2. Okay. Put that one on. Steering gears. I'm gonna try with both of these, like Bismarck suggested. I think that's the way to go. Aiming systems, it's automatic. Alright, then we got about 1.5 mil on these. What are we gonna want? Aim battery range or reload. Oh, I'm gonna check the traverse. Traverse 21 seconds, that's really low. Yeah, so I'm probably inclined to 13% decrease. I'm probably going to put this one on because the traverse on these are already really nice. What do we got here? We got hull and range. Alright, let's try one more with the upgrades on it. HE pen is very good, Mike, but the damage... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're going to be getting more damage per volley, which is nice, especially if you're hitting in, like, superstructured upper hull, but... in terms of the actual damage per shell, it's actually really... It's the lowest out of the cruisers that we have right now, so... It is what it is. I don't know. The ship felt pretty good, though. It's definitely going to be like a... I should have compared the HP. Wait a second. Alright, so the Baltimore is 4,200 HP. No, 42,000. Mogami only has 35, so this is actually a little bit sturdier than Mogami. That's interesting. Plus, once you upgrade the hull, it'll be quite a bit more HP. So I don't know. Yeah, I got mixed feelings on the carriers. It'll be interesting to see how they work. Alright, Nick. Thanks for coming by, dude. Good to talk to you. Yeah, the carriers, I mean, I kind of feel like they're going to be already in World of Tanks, just a little bit annoying, but I haven't actually watched any videos of carrier play on the PC, so I don't know what it's like to play them, but I know what it's like to play against them. It's because of the videos I have watched usually have the carriers in them, you know. Alright. What do we got here? So they got a Amagi, Iowa. They got a Hipper. They got a Megami, Lightning.
Action stations.
You're the Iowa on my team? Which one? AL or Hessian? Alright, well don't screw it up. Alright, man, sweet. Let's see, is this... Oh, you're not buying me. Alright, so I'm kind of inclined to cover B, but there's no one gonna cap it. We only have 2 destroyers. Actually, this dude over here, the Jervis, looks like he might. I want to try the AP. I didn't fire any AP rounds last game. How's it grind through the York? There's a couple problems with the York. It's a really low DPM ship, which is workable. I feel like the York, there's a lot of games where you work really hard and it feels like you have a great game, and then you look at the numbers at the end and they're just not there. Part of that is the games are just quicker now with the rule change. Like, the 150k mission, unless they change the timers, is going to be extremely hard. I haven't had any 150k games since the update, I don't believe. And a lot of that is due to the fact that it seems like every time you're in a good game or you're positioned to get a really high score, the game ends abruptly. So I posted on Reddit today telling them what I thought about the new game timers. I hope they just change them back. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people to play the objectives because nobody was playing them before, and I get that, I understand that, but the way I think this idea on paper is really good, but in practice it's not working out. So hopefully they're gonna take a long look at that. I know they're getting a lot of feedback. But yeah, the York, I don't know, man. It's not a horrible ship. I think a lot of the tier 6 ships are tough to play in general. So I think that's part of it. Oh. Alright. Getting a little crazy here. So he capped and left right away. Can maybe just flip this right back if these guys don't sink me.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Ay, caramba. This is a really dumb... Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Way too aggressive.
Problem solved, sir.
But we'll see. If these guys can't hit me, I might be able to live for longer than 2 minutes. I want them to go broadside just so I can try the AP out. Yeah, the Mayoko... Oh. The Mayoko is tough, the turret traverse sucks, but I think the Megami's is a badass ship. Alright. That should kill me. Part of the reason I'm being this aggressive, it's a dumb play, but if we're down 3 caps early in the game, that's already a loss. So,
The enemy is about to win.
like, if nobody else is gonna try and do anything, then I kind of have to do something. Yeah, the Yamato will come in some form or another. They haven't figured out how to do it. Either like a limited game mode or they're throwing around different ideas. Sorry, Owen. Obviously that was way too aggressive, but that's kind of the problem with this game. If you go down 3 caps in the first minute like that, it's already a loss, so you might as well try and do something. Take up 2 spaces? What are you talking about? Alright. Let's try the kid. I know a lot of you guys are probably interested in the kid. Now, if you watch my video on the kid, it doesn't make a lot of cash for whatever reason. Like, a really good game, I feel like I net, after the fees, maybe like a 250k profit, somewhere in that range. But it is a lot of fun. Yeah, well, and that game was a rout from the beginning. I mean, we had lost it within the first 2 minutes, like I said, but then half our team was dead at the same time, so... I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you think in the chat, but I just think they just need to straight up change back the old timers, the old scoring system. There was nothing really wrong with it. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to get more people to play the objectives because nobody played the objectives before, which was extremely annoying. As one of the few people that actually did. Yeah, the NC, I'd be surprised. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they want to introduce like the legendary type ships, like the Yamato and whatever else. But the reason they have it set for 7 tiers is here's the deal, guys. Most of you, if not all, you played World of Tanks, right? And most of you, if not all of you, complained about being down 2 tiers, like. I'm a tier 8 and a tier 10 game. That's all they heard. Everyone was complaining about non-stop. So they made this game 7 tiers, so now they can do +1 and minus matchmaking. Now I understand being down 2 tiers is tough, but now you're stuck with 7 tiers. What's up, Steve? Which honestly, I'm cool with how they got this game set up. I think it's working out pretty well. Like, there's no game that you load in where you really feel like, oh man, I have no chance in this just because of the matchmaking. Alright, I didn't even check what's going on. Mayhan, Akatsuki, Juris. So this thing, like I said in the video, is capture the base. It's a little less of a dominating force just because I don't know where those destroyers are gonna go. And I really don't want to get spotted right now because this Atlanta's gonna absolutely wreck me. And these 2 guys right here do not seem inclined to cover these guys. Why are they not shooting at them? There we go. Alright, we're gonna fire. Don't get stuck on the island. It's a disaster.
Critical engine damage.
Go.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Alright, we gotta burn smoke because the propulsion's nixed, but you see I got a heal, so that's pretty nice. By the way, guys, I might be completely effed in the head, but I just figured out that these circles on the screen here is where the smoke is. So if you're in the circle, you're covered in the smoke. If you're outside of it, you're not. It took me about 2,500 games to figure that out. So,
Smoke screen set.
because it took me so long, I'm assuming some of you don't know that, but
Problem solved, sir.
there's also a decent chance I'm the only one. Alright. I'm gonna fire up some AP on this guy and just melt him. So you see there, you're getting, if you hit him in the superstructure like that, you get about 2k, 2,500. You do that every 3 seconds or so. This thing can absolutely melt ships. Any USDD can do that. But this one's got the crazy American paint job, so. No, I had no idea. I don't know why. Like, I saw the circles in every game, obviously, but for some reason, it never figured me out, or I never figured it out. Kid's a monster for sure. Yeah, I love this ship. No, never played the PC. Like I said, guys, I'm probably the only one who didn't know that. So maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut, but I figured out of the 61 watching, maybe one of you didn't know that. Trust me, I've played this game a lot, and I would see these circles all the time. It just never occurred to me to think about what they actually were. Alright, so we got the Colorado dead, we got the Mayhan dead. That's a pretty good opening frame, I'd say. 2-2 on ships. Atlanta's about to die. Let's go over here and try and clean this flank up. Now the problem, if you guys get the ship, because there's 4 consumables, if you're trying to use the engine boost, you'll often hit to the right, which is your heal. So it took me a few games to stop accidentally using my consumables. Oh, you were the Mayhem? Well. No comment. You picked a fight with a kid. No, I mean the Mayhem. Also, I mean any American DD or USN DD is obviously extremely potent. But thing to keep in mind, this thing's got a heal, so you're at a bit of a disadvantage if you're going to pick a fight with it. As this Akatsuki's about to find out. Load it up! What? How the hell did he live? I yanked away because I thought there was no way in hell he could have survived that. That was dumb. Alright, so a lot of people didn't or weren't interested in the ship because of the torps. You get one set of torpedoes, and they're very limited range. You can see the range on this is the same as my detectability, so not a monster set of torps, but they do work. But if you're relying on your torps, that's not how to play this ship. Probably gonna miss him. I think he turned out of that. I got him with a couple. Oh, that's alright. So if I had someone spotting him, I would smoke and burn him down right now, but I don't think anyone can spot him. We're just gonna take some shots on the way out of here. See if we can get a flare. Come on. Oh boy. Ooh. Alright. Weather effects. I know they're on the PC. There's like a tsunami, or I don't know what the hell it's called, but I don't know. They're gonna add a lot of stuff over time, guys. I mean, I just started playing World of Tanks about 9 months ago, but I think it's been out for like 10 years, and they're still adding stuff, so, you know. Think of it as a slow dance. Cyclone, yeah, that's it. Alright, so we could finish that Colorado off, which would probably be smart. Actually, he's got a lot more health. He must have healed. I thought I had him lower than that, but looks like my team's losing badly yet again. Got the one-shot. Select it. Let's be out of range. Alright. So obviously, I mean, my team's getting wrecked, but the ship is no joke. Especially against destroyers. I mean, I think it's good against all classes of ships. Cruisers obviously being the least effective against those, but destroyer players, if you see a kid, just cross the street and walk on the other side of the sidewalk. So this thing's up to no good. What do we got? So, I'm in the torpedo range right now, and I got an 11 point. Can't remember this guy's name. I'm dead, by the way. Berkeley, is that his name?
5 minutes.
No idea. I had Halsey, and then I changed it. Alright. I mean, I just sailed in the middle of 3 ships, so it's a good way to die.
Main turret critical.
Snowstorms? Wow, that's pretty cool. The only winter map we have is like for tiers 1 and 2, I think. Maybe tier 3 you can play it. I think it's called Arctic. So, I don't know, 68 hundo. I think I was alluding to it earlier, but the scores are going to go way down with these shortened games. Like, scores in terms of XP and damage. It's really hard to get a high tier or a high damage game now with the games. This is a long match, but a lot of these games are over in 5, 6, 7 minutes. Playing while watching, right on, Ryan. What's up, Jay the Cat? Kidding around? Yeah, I was waiting for my, what the hell is it called? Hipper. My Hipper got sunk. But, I just kind of want to see the score on this match since this guy's about to die. If he's going to run for 10 minutes, we'll skip forward, but... I should get... When you're spectating someone, it's very hard to look at the other ship. Like, this guy's blue name should be up 2 inches, so you can see the... There we go. Onward and upward. But yeah, I'll show you the credit. I mean, in a losing game, you're not going to get a lot of credits. So we got 27, so keep in mind, like, the service cost is about 100 on tier 6, is about 110 with the ammo fees. So it's 160, 170, somewhere in that range, which is decent. But a lot of my tier 6s, you can make 3, 4, 5, 100K on profit sometimes. So I don't know. They just gotta switch the game modes back, because the scores are going down. Like Bismarck, I think, was talking about in my Discord, or someone was talking about in my Discord. I think it was Bismarck. How 150 is going to be really hard to get now because the games are just ending so quick. What are your thoughts on the British battleships? I think they're badass. I don't have a Vanguard yet, so I can't comment on that one, but I love all the other ones. Is the Hipper worth the grind? I don't know. I've only played 2 games in it. Seen some of the losses you've had, and yeah. Yeah, Jay, I mean... Yeah, I know. I know they're getting a lot of feedback. I've given them my feedback. I'm gonna go get my other cup of coffee. I'll be back in 35 seconds. Alright. Let's try the Hipper again. I got... What do I need to upgrade the Beast? Probably 4 mil, huh? 3 mil. So about $1.3 million. Yeah, I'll get that sooner or later here. 128K. Still lost. Yeah, don't even get me started. The problem is, I mean, think of all the capture the base games you've been losing now. Like, I had a match early on Two Brothers where we were up probably 4 ships on the enemy team. I was still probably 3 squares, 3 grids away on the map. Maybe 4 at the most. And I could not catch the guy once he started capping. I turned around as soon as he started. I couldn't get back to base quick enough. So if you want to have like a 90% win rate in the destroyer, just go straight to the edge of the map, sail all the way around the outside, and then just go on the cap. Every game you'll win 9 out of 10 games, I bet. Like, it's just completely stupid right now. Got the Kraken tier 5. Nice, dude. Yeah, the Nuremberg, I know you guys are having a lot of problems with that ship. That thing, those guns in that pumps out damage. Like, you just got to play it kiting away pretty much the entire match. Or if you can find some nice cover where you... Oh, here's Two Brothers. I'll tell you exactly where I was. If you can find a nice secluded spot where you're not getting spotted, you can just pump out damage on the game. That's the only tier 5 light cruiser we have. So the reloads are like 3.5 seconds, give or take, maybe 4 at the most. And I don't even have a good commander, keep in mind, so you can probably spec it out even better. So I was about 2 squares away, maybe 2.5 at the most. I was on the top part of the map where I'm looking right now. And we won this side over here. We killed like 3 or 4 ships. They sent 1 destroyer up the gut. And I turned around as soon as he started capping. And I could not get back to the base to defend it. All I had to do was pop smoke. Like, it's an automatic win. It is just... Like, I'm not blaming Wargaming. I understand what they were trying to do. Let's test the steering out, by the way, now that we got 2 steering gears. Like, yeah, I'm all for trying to encourage people to play the objectives a little bit more, because it's frustrating when nobody does. But I think they just did it a little bit too much the other way, so... Instead of nobody playing the objectives, now the objective wins too often, I think is my point, which is unfortunate. Like, it's more frustrating to lose to a base capture, especially if you're up numerous ships. Alright, alright.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
So, looks like their team is refusing to leave the base. You guys know my feelings on that, but again, with these shortened timers, you almost have to leave at least 1 ship back to guard the base, which is just stupid in my opinion. More games played. Yeah, I mean, that might be part of it. You might be 100% right for all I know. I know they want a faster paced game, which I'm not 100% against, but this is just too fast. I think the majority of the players probably feel that way. Yeah, another way to incentivize the play. That's what I suggested in my Reddit post. I would said, like, double the XP and credit rewards for capping and defense points. I mean, they're already very high, so I don't know if they'd want to do that, but they're already very juicy. If you get 10 defense ribbons in a match, that's how you get those 3,000 point games. Let's see. So unupgraded, this is about 14.5 range. 10% on top of that would be about 15 kilometers, I guess. Is my math decent? Steers pretty quick. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I kind of feel like the Amagi turns a little quicker, but maybe it's...
All stations, protect that target.
It always takes me a few games to get used to a ship and like really figure out how I want to play it. This is only a third game I think in this. Yeah, I don't know. It feels a lot better with the 2 steering gears on it. That's for sure. Alright, so their entire team... Alright, here's going to be a great example. Like, we can just go cap this... All we have to do is kill this Iowa. And the game will be over. Which is super annoying. Like, that should not be... The point of the game should not be to rush the other base. It's just... completely asinine. But... that's the world we live in. At least at the moment. Oh. I knew that guy was over there. Actually, I need to turn away from this aisle. I did not see when he shot, but I might be dead here. Normally what you want to do is angle towards the ship until they shoot, and then start your turn. Already just shot there. If you turn and you're not sure if he's loaded or not, that's how you get sent back to the port. Why am I not shooting my AP? I've been waiting to try this AP out for a while. He's giving me full broadside. Alright, let's see it. And he's out of range already. It's about 6-7K. That wasn't too bad. Pretty decent damage. Alright, let's try it again here. 13-second reload, so I don't know. That'll pump out the damage. You're stopping?
I need help.
Is that really what you want to... Come on, Atlanta boy. Oh my god. Luckily this guy hates Atlantas as much as I do. Alright, there's a super structure shot. We didn't really land much though. I think it would help too if I could aim. Be like a major improvement. There's a 10K. Alright, this thing, if you actually hit what you're aiming at, does some damage. So roughly 4.5 volleys. I mean, if you actually hit your shots, which apparently I can't do, that's about 50 grand per minute you could potentially put out on this thing. Alright. Gotta wait till he shoots. I'm getting way too close. Don't kill me, please. Oh, I'm dead. Wow, he missed. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. I think he probably could one-shot this. Especially at that angle. Alright, so we just won the game.
Breakthrough to the base.
Copy. All we gotta worry about is this, what is it? I have no idea what destroyer is back here. Aim a little higher on the belt, yeah. Oh, they're capturing our base. Never mind, we lost. So in this situation, I don't think the people in my team can get back. Like, that's about where I was, where they are. So this is a pretty much a guaranteed loss at this point. Unless they... No, it's a destroyer in the cap, so all he has to do is smoke, and there's no way we can win this game. Which is stupid. I mean, granted, we're down 1 ship, but 2 ships, but that's not... You know, whatever. I'm not into this, the new timers. Yeah, I'm digging the AP in this. So 10K volleys, you could probably get higher than that. I didn't even try punching a Citadel. I don't know what the penetration is on these things. Anyone know in the chat how the AP penetration is on the Hipper? If you could punch Citadels through this thing, I mean, that could... What is the max damage on these shells? Let's see. 5,900 times, what do we got, 8? Obviously you're not going to get 8 Citadels in one volley, but... You mid-rushed? You're not in this game, are you? No. Yeah, I mean, Two Brothers is especially susceptible to bad losses. I don't know what to say. I think until they figure something else out, they should just do... They should go back to the old scoring system. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the ships, and then you guys can suggest stuff that you want to see played, too. Since I'm losing money playing the Hipper, I'm not going to get that upgrade doing that. I'm not going to play Tier 1, obviously, but... anything else. I sold all my Tier 2s, cause... except for the Smith. Because I'm not into killing people at Tier 2. Or even playing Tier 2. But I'll play any other ship. Tier 5 is the money-making thing. Oh, I can't remember if I mentioned, I did get a couple of donations last stream. I don't have anything to pop up on the screen right now just because I'm running the stream through my PS4. So if anyone does donate, I don't expect that for sure, but if you do, just say something in the chat so I notice it, because I didn't notice till the stream was over. You want to see an Amagi? We could try the Amagi out. It's not a bad idea. You're on the Fubuki now? Yeah, that's... The Fubuki, it threw me for a loop, because you don't start off with the stealth torps. But once you upgrade the torpedo launcher, that's one of my favorite DDs. If you're into the stealth torpedo gameplay. So Amagi, I think I got 2 of the 3 upgrades on it. Not the speed yet, but that's good to hear, Casey. Yeah, that's kind of my goal with the videos. I mean, in my mind, like, the better the entire community plays, then the more enjoyable the game is. So if they help anyone, then just a little bit, then I'm glad to contribute that. What's up, Mike the Tiger? How you doing? Let's see, Haven. I should have known. I think every single match I've ever played in the Amagi has been on Haven. This might be the only map you can play the Amagi on. Alright, so we're on the weak side, so... You hate it raw? I don't know if... Depending on what you're talking about.
Action stations.
Normally how I want to play the weak side is just move forward to prevent them from overrunning it, and then turn around and kite away from it. So this island right here is kind of the focal point. They're fast ships. Like, if you have destroyers, they usually clash there. There'll be torpedoes coming around. So I usually like to move forward a little bit and then kite that direction. And depending on how, like, these guys, as long as they're on the same page with me, which they never are. I have yet to see a single game on this map where anyone plays it how I want. Like, this guy's gonna park right here, which is a disaster. Because there's a lot of different firing angles that can end you very quickly. I tried playing there once or twice, and it didn't take me long to figure out that's not a great idea.
Confirmed penetration.
Ooh, Atlanta boy! But yeah, like, this Colorado he's pushing, so as soon as I start taking fire, I'm gonna turn around, basically. I might actually start doing that right now. If I could sink one of these goobers, I'd appreciate that. What's up? Talk too much? Oh!
Enemy severely damaged.
How long's the stream gonna go on for? I'm planning on doing about 3 hours in total, so a couple more hours. We'll see how it goes. If my team starts crapping on me all the time and I get mad, then I'll probably end early. So far they haven't been playing too poorly. There's nothing I love more than punching and landing in the gut. It's because they're born to annoy. Are you gonna turn? Are you gonna turn? Ooh. Oh, spot him, York. Come on. You let me down. Alright, I got planes. Oh, there you
Fighter
are.
airborne.
Can't tell how fast he's going, unfortunately. I'll shoot and see what happens. The problem with these Japanese turrets, they turn really slow, so... Where'd he go? Can't even watch my shot miss. So that's what this guy needs to realize. What's gonna happen. Like, this guy looks like he's gonna turn around, which is cool. The problem I have is if the weak side abandons the flank completely, because then they just zip around and the game's essentially lost right off the bat. Which I don't like losing games right off the bat. Let's see if that ends them. Oh, he turned away. But it's a very fine balancing act, because assuming the teams push where they're pointed, like which direction they're facing when they spawn in, which they usually do, then this side will overrun you every single time. So you can't plan on staying here. If you're gonna fight to the death here, you're gonna die 100% of the time. It's just, you can't beat 6 ships in 2 or 3 ships. Do I have Umbrella Hipper? What's Umbrella Hipper? I got the Admiral Hipper.
Fighter returning to ship.
Alright, so they're not pushing... Normally they want to push around here, and that's when you start sinking them. Hopefully, if things go according to plan, but... Those guys seem to be hanging back. Yeah, I got the Hipper. We'll play it some more. It's currently at the bottom of the sea. Which UK ships would I recommend? I don't know. They're all pretty badass. I like the Queen Elizabeth. Probably one of my favorite tech tree. Is this guy going fast or not? Let's assume he is. Queen Elizabeth's badass. The Warspite's badass. King George V is badass. The destroyers are pretty fun. I got about 14 on that. That's not a bad little shot. And I wasn't even spotted. Call that a bonus point. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of fun ships on that line. Oh!
Enemy severely damaged.
So yeah, even not landed citadels, the Amagi, as long as you're not getting over pens, this thing's like smoking Joe Frazier. You just don't want him to hit you. You love me? I appreciate it. Why are there no German battleships? The German battleships are coming in 6 weeks. The English cruisers are coming relatively soon. God only knows when. Well, not God only knows. God in Wargaming. Alright, Mogami, you gonna stop? So that will cost you your life. Alright, we'll fire. Looks like he wants to test my aim. Oh! You don't want to test my aim. That was a bad idea. Someone breathe on him. Alright, so despite spawning on the weak side, we're holding it off pretty well. I don't know what the team's doing on the other side of the map. Looks like they're getting their ass kicked, which... We got two guys sitting in the base. They're getting shot, so presumably they've shot at someone. So I can't call them completely the worthless. And I'm not a big fan of base camping, obviously, but with this new, the timers the way they are, maybe someone's got to guard the base at all times, so if they're gonna do the job, then that's fine. Oh! Alright.
Target penetrated.
Alright. Just shy of a hundo. I wish I didn't have to shoot that Mogami myself, but I don't think anyone's gonna kill him. So he might have to waste a volley finishing him off, which sucks. Oh, they got him. Nice. Alright. You gonna turn or you gonna sit that way?
Requesting assistance.
You're not getting any assistance. Got news for you. Alright. Alright, 104.
Fighter airborne.
Yeah, the Lightning's fun. I can fire that one up too. What's the highest tier American destroyer? I got the Benson. I got the Fletcher unlocked in terms of XP. I just don't have it paid for. So the ship dealer won't give it to me until I give him the credits. Like the cruiser over the Battleship. Yeah. I don't know. I like all the classes pretty equally, but if I had to only play one, it would probably be cruiser. I think cruisers might be the hardest to play, but seem to be a lot of fun in my opinion. Alright, he's turning a little sideways. Let's see if we can hit him. Oh, what you doing there? Turn, baby. Oh, you turned the wrong way. I don't think I've been shot yet this game, which is kind of bizarre. So our one, there we go. Our one cruiser needs to be killing that destroyer, but doesn't look like he's going to. Alright, you're not gonna turn, are you?
Fighter returning to ship.
I need help.
Man. Actually, I better start turning. This might be really dumb. I turn in late here. Just kill that Mogami, please.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, that could actually really hurt. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, he turned though. You sweet bastard. Ooh! That didn't feel so hot. I really need that destroyer dead. Fortunately, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, we need to kill him, and then this guy, we need to actually angle towards him. Actually, I don't know, like Colorado's guns are dangerous too. Alright. If that doesn't kill him, then we're gonna take a shot.
Enemy battleship sunk.
What, did we get 0 damage and we killed him? Why is this guy not killing this dude?
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Alright. You run, Chevy. What's your opinion on the Indianapolis? It's not my favorite. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll get the 150 here. Barring a surprise. No, you motherfucker.
The ship is on fire.
Well, I jinxed the hell out of that.
Retreat now.
I was going to say barring a surprise torpedo strike, which is exactly what's going to happen.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to starboard. Astern.
Ah, I missed. You got to be kidding me. New Orleans, for the love of God, shoot the destroyer. That's the only thing you need to do in this game. Wow, I jinxed the hell out of that. Yeah, slow turning thing, that's the whole, if they turned quickly, they'd be way too overpowered. I cannot shoot. Alright. At least so I can get the 150k done. Oh my god, I can't shoot anymore. This New Orleans. I came here to help you, and then you're gonna leave me alone.
Roger.
Alright. Can I do any damage? Alright, praise.
Fighter airborne. Enemy battleship sighted.
This is... They're actually doing a really good job angling on me. Alright. Score's tied. We need to sink one of these guys. Colorado
I need your support.
is off doing God knows what. We need to do some damage there. Ah!
Main turret critically damaged.
I can't shoot anymore. As soon as I said I almost had the 150k, I just jinxed the hell out of this game.
Problem solved, sir.
This guy's doing a very good job angling. Oh man. Just give me something to shoot at, Chief. And I'm in the corner of the map. This is turning into a major problem. Colorado is going for the... He's trying to cap. It's going to take him 5 minutes to get to the cap and a couple minutes to cap. Colorado, no offense, buddy, but you didn't play this properly. And this, if they sink one of actually, if they sink this guy.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Oh, don't shoot him. I was gonna say we're gonna win, but now we're gonna lose. Oh, don't shoot that guy. Oh, they got him. That sucks. 182 though, that's not a bad little score. Stone the crows. High caliber and Confederate. That's not too bad. 1890, second highest score in the game. Actually, I might save that clip. Excuse me. So I don't think I have any Amagi videos yet. If I make a video of that, then I can blast that Colorado for leaving me. Alright. Stone Panthers. GG, thanks Casey. Yeah, 150k. Got that out of the way. I mean, like I say, it's going to be really hard now with the shortened games, so. It's a pretty good look at the Amagi, though. That ship's fun if the game wants to let you hit your shots. I'm not gonna make any money. We'll do one more Hipper. I don't like playing the ships until they got all the mods on them. You hit the Citadel and the Amagi. Yeah, the Indianapolis can slug. Like, it has some good punching power, but the problem is you can Citadel it from any angle. Like, the little cutout section on that ship, I mentioned it in one of my videos, I can't remember which one, but there's a smokestack on the front and back end of that cutout section in the middle, and under the smokestacks, like above the hull, there's a Citadel spot. So even if you're angled 100% correctly, like if the shot hits you coming in and hits those smokestacks in the side in that cutout section, that's a Citadel. So the Indianapolis is made of glass. It has some nice punching power. It has some nice radar, so it's not a complete bust. I play it, and I have some good games in it, and I play it, and I get wrecked right off the bat sometimes, so. Yeah, I mean, even if you're very careful, I mean, the rule of thumb is just don't get shot. If you can pull that off, then you can have some great games in it. It does print a lot of cash. Like, if you have a good game in it, you can get about 500k profit, which is very nice. But like I say, there's some instances where RNG will just absolutely ruin you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, even perfectly angled, it's just too bad. But I like any radar ship because I like to actually play cruisers as they're intended and kill the DDs, and radar ships are very good at it. So. Yeah, Blackbird, for sure. I mean, the guns on it are definitely not the problem. You guys tell me if the mic's too loud or too quiet, too, by the way. I don't have any way of telling. Alright, let's try and figure out how to play the Hipper. Sounds A1. Alright, sounds good. Thanks. Alright, so here's an... Oh my god, if I had AP loaded, we could have ended up Baltimore right off the bat. That would have made my day.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Is it too late? Will we hit the... Ooh! Oh! I wanted him dead. Here's the target I really want dead. My god.
Requesting support.
Too far behind. Decent damage. Oh, he's turning like a madman. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Yes. Yes, yes. No, I shot too low. Or did I? No. Oh, I had him dead to rights. I missed. See, this Atlanta, I can just punch him in the front of the ship and there's nothing I can do about it. 44 Honda, we'll take it. Oh! Yeah, turn all the way around. That's perfect. Look at these gun arcs.
I need help.
Oh! If I could only hit the shot, that'd be amazing.
Roger.
There we go.
Confirmed penetration.
Right through the top. Oh, he got one. Yeah, the Hipper, early indications on the Hipper is this thing's pretty badass. I just want to get it spec'd up. I have a horrible commander. I have the Deutsche Dewey. And I don't have the mods or upgrades, so you're on my team. Are you the B-Tech Red Bull? What does that mean? What's up, Johnny Bloke? Good to see you, bud. Alright, Colorado. Let's see. He's a little long for a good old-fashioned...
Support the allied target.
Don't have the cruiser commanders. Yeah. It's kind of a letdown. I thought there was going to be better ways to get commander crates than there are.
Our team has taken the lead.
Alright. I should be turning, but I don't... The other thing I don't have in this commander is the indication that tells you how many people are aiming at you. That's invaluable for cruisers. Like if you have that option, put it on. Woo! These guns. Alright, now he's in range. Let's try a water line just to see how we're... Oh, he stopped. Come on, we're trying to do science on you. No, don't kill him. Oh. No citadel, but I aimed a little high, so that wasn't the best test shot. I bet you at that distance, so you can punch the water line, no problem. Alright. Oh! Too low. Oh! Never mind. Buenos noches, senor. You're the Iowa that died? What? Quit dying, man. I need you.
Requesting support.
Hey, if you wind up on the other team than me, just don't stream snipe, please. I don't want to have to deal with that. Alright, score-wise, how are we up? They must have just capped A. These random teams? Yeah, they're random. I'll probably do a stream with trying to play with players. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, though. Like, if you got picked to play, would I do 2 games and then rotate other people 3 games? And then the other problem is if I die early, then the stream just has to watch the teammates, which isn't the end of the world, I guess, but I don't know. I'm still mulling over in my brain how to do that, so as of right now, you're stuck watching me. Alright, that eye was in range. Where's it going? Let's try going this way. No, I don't like that. About to stream snipe my mom in real life, far out. Tell her I said, what up? This is where it all comes unraveling. See, this guy can definitely hit me. Actually, I could shoot him, but... Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble. That did not feel good. I think that was a little far over, but I didn't take the shot. Oh. No damage. Too bad I'm screwing this up because we actually could win this game. I put myself in a position where I'm gonna die.
Bye, Thunder.
Is he stopped?
Fighter returning to ship.
You lovable. Yeah, this is a really bad position. That's the end of the game right there. Alright. My god, how did you not kill me? He had another shot.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Referring. Pushka's my fellow YouTube host. Not familiar with his work, I don't think. That might have been the guy that was asking to play with me. 58k, I don't know, I mean that's... The extra range would definitely help. I don't know, I like the ship, but it's gotta get acclimated with it. Alright, what else do you guys want to see? I got everything except for Kamikaze, Fletcher, Kagero, and Vanguard. Oh, and we lost... Did we lose money? No, we made a little bit. Arizona? King George. Warspite. These are all great ideas. Some battleships. You guys are in the battleship mood tonight. Arizona. I might do King George and then Arizona. I kind of got the itch for the King George now that you said it. Kid. We need Kid too. So many options. Let me play a King George and then I'll... I do enjoy a good Kid match. Pensacola? We could try that one. Give that a whirl. How much is the cost in each tier? Oh, well, I do have a... I think it's called service cost in the beginners series, if you go to the playlist. Tier 7 is roughly 160, Tier 6 is roughly 100, Tier 5 is roughly 50, and then after that, I don't know. It goes down significantly. So if you want to make cash, Tier 5 is where it's at. But... figure Tier 7 you're spending about 160, Tier 6 about 100. Yeah, Pensacola's tough. King George. This is not where I want to spawn with this thing.
Battle starts.
We only got one DD. Like I was gonna say, if there was like 4 DDs, I could just park here and make sure none of them broke through. Because this thing's almost as dangerous to DDs as the Kid is. If you can aim. You subbed and liked? Appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Yeah, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button if you're having fun, that helps promote the stream. Definitely appreciate that.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, the Pensacola, I mean, it's... As I explained in the video I made on it, it's kind of a tough ship for people because it's such a different playstyle than all the light cruisers in front of it. It's kind of the first heavy cruiser in the line. Oh! Couple fires. Put them out. Good boy. And we lost track of them. And the other problem with the Pensacola is the Citadel's the size of Alaska, so if you're not angled properly, you're dead. Which is very easy to do. It's a fun ship to shoot at. I do love shooting Pensacola's. We could play a Pensacola match. Maybe I'll play Kid next and then Pensacola. But the guns are nice. I mean, assuming you angle properly, you can... Oh, come on. Every time I line up a shot, they disappear. There you are, you. Alright. So, I mean, this ship you can shoot HE the entire time. A lot of games, that's what I end up doing. If you do have... It's a quick reload, though, so if you feel like you're going to have a broadside cruisers in sight for a little while, it's definitely worth switching. I'm still experimenting with using AP on the superstructure / upper hull of battleships. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Which is the best battleship line? Yeah, I can't. People ask me that all the time. I think they're all good in their own way.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
The one caveat I have is that I haven't played the Vanguard yet, so I can't comment on that part of the British line, but the rest of them I think are really strong. Japanese are all really strong. We just watched a Amagi game. I think it got like 180k or whatever, so that thing can punch. Iowa's obviously a pretty good ship if you play it properly. I don't know. The other problem with me commenting on the USN is I still have to play with Dewey. So I don't know. I don't know if the ships are any good or not. I mean, at lower to mid tiers, having a dud commander isn't a major problem, but once you get up to tiers 6 and 7, it's actually it begins to be a major drawback. Can't tell if that guy's about to stop or not.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Looks like our team's getting our rear ends kicked in again. You guys gonna do any damage? Not that I've done a lot, but I'm trying to shoot people. This guy's backing up, I think. All these ships are full health. What's going on here?
Enemy cruiser detected.
Alright, so if this destroyer kills this Jervis, then we pretty much automatically lose, because you have a minute and a half to get back to the base or whatever it is, and it would take me that long to turn around. So all I have to do is just go into the base, pop the smoke, and they win. So they definitely need to re-examine their thinking on the game timers, in my opinion. Alright.
The ship is on fire.
Atlanta's too close to the island to do anything.
Fighter airborne.
So this is going to be the end of the game pretty quick here. I guess I'm trying to stop stopping like this. I think it's just a dumb play because now I have no maneuverability. If I would have just turned around, probably would have been the way to go. There's a Baltimore. This is going to start hurting pretty hard. Tanaka, yeah, he's the guy I got on mine. I think both of them are... Ooh. I think both of the commanders are pretty good for Japanese battleships. I think a lot of people wouldn't think the other guy is very good because his perk is stealth.
The ship is on fire.
If you want to use stealth battleships, you kind of weave in and out of, because for the stealth to kick in, it takes 20 seconds, okay? And your reload's over 20 seconds. So if you shoot, drop your spot, get undetected,
Problem solved, sir.
reposition.
The enemy
Man.
team has taken the lead.
That was brutal. It's viable. Every ship's good in my hands. Nah, I don't know. I think every ship can be good. You just have to learn how to play it. Alright, what did I say I was gonna do next? Kid again? Yeah, let's do another kid. What was after kid? I'm already forgetting. Am I ever gonna do a face reveal? Nah, probably not. I don't know. I don't have the equipment for it. Why are you only using AP? Well, I switched to it because the cruiser was broadside and then the other guy shot him. Yeah, you can look at your stats now. They're adding to them. Like, you can't look at a lot of the stats. You can only look at the stats for your most played ship, for instance, as opposed to all the ships. But I just read something that Wargaming wrote that said, like, that's the bare bones. They're just gonna keep building on the stats page, so that should get better. Luchador mask, yeah. Cunningham's a good guy. He's the only battleship commander I got for the Royal Navy, but I think he's good. And I think the other guy's good too. Is it Madden? But I got a lot of points from Cunningham.
Action stations.
I think the closest one I got to maxed is Norman Scott. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a kid over there and then a man. No radar ships. Man, this would be a great match for a torpedo boat. Look at all those battleships. If you can kill the destroyers and the cruisers, you can just bomb on the battleships with torpedoes. But this thing is definitely not set up to torpedo anything. Like, if the ship's coming at you, you can torpedo. You have a 65% win rate. 300 matches, damn. That's a very nice win rate. Sounds like you're doing that pretty well. Alright. I'm just gonna spot here. Is my team doing anything? They're leaving the base. So when you're spotting, you don't want to get too close, because if their destroyer pushes in, which he's doing right now, like, I can kill this guy, but his whole team's going to be shooting at me, so all those guns shooting back is going to make it tough. Is my team shooting or not? Or are they just looking? Oh, that guy's getting wrecked. Alright. So we're doing good work here, spotting away. Be aggressive in the kid. Yeah, normally I would. If you get this game, if you get the ship in a domination mode, that's when I play this thing extremely aggressively. Oh, we got a plane. Shoot him down. The problem is if I get spotted here, I got 3 ships gonna blast me. Alright, torpedoes. Like, that cruiser's in this cloud. Oh, is this cloud expanding? Pensacola, hardly know her. Alright. See if I can get him dead, then the biggest threat to me over here is gone. There we go. Kid be kid, look out! Oh. Oh, there's 2 destroyers over here. That could change things. Oh, man. Oh. That's the problem. That's a serious problem. Am I on my own? Yeah. Alright.
started.
I got no one spotting that guy, which sucks to use a smoke in that. I can't have a kid in a Mayhan teaming up on me like that. That's not a fair fight.
Smoke screen set.
Three battleships, they're not going to be able to shoot these destroyers. I mean, most players can't hit destroyers and battleships for whatever reason. At least that's the assumption I operate on. I feel like you're going to play your best if you assume the enemy team is really good and you assume your own team's really bad. And then if your own team ends up being good, then it's a pleasant surprise. But if you try and count on them too much, you're just going to keep getting wrecked. Alright. This guy's getting low. He might start bombing on him. Yeah, why not? I thought I had AP. It looked like AP. Is this guy reversing or what? He was. I can't tell what he's doing. There we go. Alright, now if we can get these two dead, then we can lose the game by having some ship sneak up the middle and cap. You heading out, Woke? Alright, thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you. Heading to the beach. Sounds alright. Alright.
Do not let the enemy take the base.
Not interested in the premium ships? Yeah. I mean, that's what's nice about this game, is even if you don't want to get them, there's still a lot of good ships that you can get for free, so. Prices are pretty spendy, I'll give you that. Here you go.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Engine boost deactivated.
All stations. Concentrate
Come on.
fire on the target.
Someone kill him. Alright, now he's going into our base, just as expected.
The target position.
So, if this Warspite loses to this Nagato, we lose the game. Even though we're up 3 ships. Which is kind of stupid. See, I mean, they got, the way that I think they should think about it is like, how long does it take to clear out the side? This is about an average fight on the side. What's that? About 10 to 12 minutes. Usually that's about how long it's going to take. Now all this dude has to do is wait for the first 5 minutes, do nothing, then sail right up there, sit in the base. Most games you don't have anyone sitting back doing nothing like this guy was. So God bless his little heart for base camping. But, I mean, it's stupid, you know. The old timers gave you enough time to go back, actually defend the base. Let's see how this guy's doing. Ooh. I mean, do I really want to fight a Nagato face to face? Not really. Get healed up. I mean, you can tell the heal on those one-on-one destroyer matches, that's a major advantage. I mean, this kid's not fun to fight in another destroyer. Alright, and this guy actually left the base. Where are you going? Like, if he had another ship sneak in there, we would lose the game. Oh, now we move forward. Alright, let's start bombing on him. Give him the old AP. Looks like it's stopping. If you're gonna make it easy, I'm just gonna take this 2,000 hit point chunks off you. Oh! Ooh! I don't think he liked it. And he's actually in torpedo range. Ooh! Alright.
I owe you one.
Let's do countdowns. What kind of countdowns? You think the match timer needs to be extended? Yeah. Like I said earlier, I think what they were trying to do is have more people play the objective, which I understand the intention behind the timer change. And when I first read about it, looking at the patch notes, I thought it was a good idea, but now that I've played a bunch of games with the new timer, it's just way too short. It's way too easy to lose games. What's up, Jody? How you doing? So I know they're getting a lot of feedback on it. Obviously, I don't know what they did. Did they put those two maps back in rotation that they pulled? They yanked two of them right off the rotation just because the games are way too short. I can't even remember which maps they were. But... oh, you want to do a timer on that? I'll let you guys figure that out. If you want to try and get in the game, that's cool. If you end up on the other team, just please don't stream snipe me. Make it rain! Want to get it right? Actually, I'm wondering if his center section is depleted because I'm not getting any damage. I think his superstructure is completely milked with points. So this is a good example of what I was talking about in the, I think it was the kid video actually, where I was talking about if sections are dark, that doesn't mean they're out of hit points, but like you can see here, oh, I'm about to die. You can see if you keep bombing on a section over and over again and it's not doing any damage, then like his superstructure has no more hit points left in it. See, when I'm hitting back here, I'm getting a little bit of damage. God-awful shooting. Kill me!
Boost activated.
There we go. Yeah, the kit is great. It is expensive though, I'll give you that. A golden shower with the Atlanta. Yeah, it's similar. It's not quite as high flow of a stream in the kid, but I don't know. I love that shit, guys. I'm sure it'll go down over time, but I win a lot of games in that thing. All right, what were we gonna do after the kid? Oh, the Pensacola. All right, so this could be a 30-second match, or maybe we can make it work. We'll find out. You don't think lag's a problem? I haven't had any lag, really. I think there's just one server, so I think no matter where you're located, you're playing on the same server. I might be wrong about that, but for some reason that's what I think. But yeah, I was having trouble with my internet about a month ago, and the game was really laggy. And I was blaming the game. And then I started doing speed tests on my computer, and it was really, really low. So called Comcast. They came out and they said a squirrel was chewing into my like main line that was working on my or feeding my neighborhood. So I like the squirrels; they're fun to watch. So they're just goofballs, but
Battle starts.
if you don't keep an eye on them, they'll eat your internet. All right, Pensacola in a Tier 6 match. This could be dangerous within Atlanta. See, this thing has a cutout section too. It's got the little airplane in there. I'm not sure if you can citadel under those smokestacks or not. It's very easy to citadel this ship though. Like if you're not angled properly, you're definitely going to get citadeled, and even if you are angled properly, you still might get citadeled. I was going to play right here, but because these guys are already over there, they can probably shoot me fairly easily. Yeah, these guys are already within range. Oh, Pensacola. That's a long ass shot. But why not? Let's try it. And he turned. So it's kind of dumb revealing your position.
Retreat now!
What the hell? How the hell did I hit him? It's a big ball of red. Alright, so this... Oh, too far forward. That sucks. Oh, he's further back than I thought.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Fighter airborne.
Alright, we gotta hit one of these guys. This guy's backing up. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. See if it pays off for him. Actually, I'm gonna miss that one. Oh, I got him a little bit. He's gonna ground himself by backing up into the island. This guy's... Now sometimes hitting the island intentionally helps because it'll slow you down faster. It didn't help him in that situation. But if you have a choice between like slowing, if you throttle down all the way and then slowly hit the island versus hitting it full speed, which will stop you immediately and then you can back up and then try and reverse, it's usually better to hit it full speed. Are you gonna turn sideways? Yes. And he's going slow as hell. Whoa. Oh, and we're disconnected. My God. Was I moving? If I was stationary, we might be able to get back into it. Oh. Does this happen to you guys, or is it just me? This happens maybe once every 50 games to me. But if you get back into it really quick and you don't get shot in the meantime, sometimes you get back in and you're dead, which really sucks. They're not going to add submarines, I don't believe. I think they might have used them as like a limited time mode on the PC. Someone that plays PC, I don't know. Never happened to you? Yeah, it happens. See these other guys that it happens to. Yeah, when you're usually dead when you're back.
Action stations.
They didn't even shoot me. What a polite bunch of guys. See, if I would have been going full speed forward and like sat up right out here, I'm actually unspotted right now, so that wasn't the end of the world. But I'm missing out on some damage that I would have liked. Halloween game mode? Yeah, that's what it was. So, I mean, it might be fun. It would change the balance of the game. Dramatically, though. If it was in the normal mode, so I don't think there's... Uh-oh. We are in trouble now. See, but this angle wasn't too bad on this guy. Maybe a little to the left. It took him a long time to aim at me for some reason. Come on. When I'm driving backward, that's... Oh, we got him. That's when I start steering the wrong way and I really goof myself up. It's coming in. Interesting. Now he's flattening out. Okay. Can't tell if he's stopping or not. Yep, he is. And we got a destroyer, which is the problem. I should probably switch to the destroyer. This is how I die here. So they're gonna flush me out into this open here, which I'm gonna get crossfired. But if I can't kill this guy, I'm in trouble anyway, so.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Excuse me. I need your support.
Can only fire those two guns. Thank you, nice shot. Alright. Too bad I'm dead. Flatten out. Oh, even shot a torpedo at me. Is this guy AFK? I wonder, he must have disconnected too. He hasn't moved.
I need support.
Yeah. Hang on. Come on. Come on. And what I'm looking at is a white triangle, just in case you don't know. That tells you when you're clear of the island. Come on.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
So even though it still is on there, I figured the background was probably clear, but this guy's AFK too. Yeah, half the server disconnected. This guy's still playing.
Fighter returning to ship.
Is this guy done? Oh no, he's moving. Shit. This guy is definitely done. He hasn't moved in 5 minutes. Alright. Now you're stuck at CCs. Yeah, like I said earlier, I think all the ship classes are fun. It's whatever you're in the mood for. Who is aimed at me? This guy? Nope. So we got one AFK, one guy there. Where's the cruiser? Holy shit. That guy can't see me. Curve shot. So the problem is this guy, if he aims at me, I'm gonna die, but his one gun's forward, and then these guns obviously shooting at this dude. Uh-oh, he's almost dead. So I can't angle at this guy and this guy right here, the New Mexico. But if I could kill this guy... We got 3 dudes shooting at him. Oh, I'm in trouble. Assuming I survived the volley, which is a big assumption. I'm gonna turn away. I'm dead. Ah! How do I rate the Pensacola out of 10? I mean, how do you really rate the Pensacola? It's a very hard ship, but you can do well on it. It's just the thing with the Pensacola, like you saw there, if you make a mistake like I did there, you should be dead. If RNG allows them to hit the shot that they want to take, there's nothing to do about it. You're just gonna die. Alright, what else do we want to play? Anyone got suggestions? Could try another... whatchamacall? Oh, Lightning we were gonna try. Let's give the Lightning a try and see what happens. Yubari. Alright. That, I'm not sure. We won't know until we get the armor models on our game, but from what I understand, the Yubari Citadel extends all the way to the top of the hull in between the guns. It's either the, yeah, it's like the front or the middle section of the ship. The entire side of it is the Citadel. I don't know if that's the same on Legends. Dare me to play a tier 1 ship? Nah. It's just not fun for me. Because the guns don't shoot where you're aiming them. And it's probably going to be like a 4-minute wait time to get into a tier 1 game right now. Nah, I'll try to load up a tier 1 game. But if the wait takes longer than 45 seconds, then I don't want to do it. Only 20% is good. Yeah, that's a pretty good. Alright, so we got Kagero, Benson.
Action stations.
So I'll show you my risky play on this. This play, if it works, is awesome, but about 50% of the time you die within 30 seconds. I like beelining right for here. It's usually, if you have a speed boost, I use the speed boost. Usually there's another destroyer coming here, and usually they're not ready for you, and you can just kill them. But sometimes you die. There's one Kagero. Yeah. There's definitely a destroyer coming middle. It's hard to torpedo. I don't know. I just like to do this because I like to live dangerously. I don't think it's a good move. But keeps things interesting. Now, see if someone was spotting him, I could actually... Well, I only got minute-long charges on this thing, but... If you're in like an American DD and you get this clear section here and someone's spotting this, you can bring the pain. Alright, what's going on here? This York is just sitting there. Let's see if we can catch him off guard. Let's just try this and see what happens. Well, I'm assuming backing up, he's going about as full speed as he can backing up, so I'm not going to worry about shooting torpedoes more that way. And usually if they're backing up like that, they'll move forward. So if I was further to the right, I would have shot a salvo more towards this island. That's as steep of an angle as I could have put on that. But this might catch him depending on what he does. That might get him, let's see. Oh, he... Oh, we got him once. That's too bad. Alright. What's the best German DD? I only have one of them, the G101 Alpha, so that'd be my answer. I have no idea. I got some guys in my Discord that were talking about the German DDs and say there's some really good ones. I haven't played them, so can't comment on them really for you. Alright. But the G101 is fun, I can tell you that much. Who is spotting me? Oh, there he is. Shit. Oh, you lovable York. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, York?
Enemy destroyer detected.
There's the Kikero. Is he really missing those? Nice dodge, dude. Great dodge.
Problem solved, sir.
I stopped shooting at him because I didn't think there's a chance in hell he could get out of that.
Smoke screen set.
Now I'm getting sonared. This is turning into a problem. And I got AP loaded.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Turning into a major problem. And I'm dead. Mother of God. Couldn't even turn there. Getting Deutschmarks. Well, here's my plan with the Deutschmarks. I want to get the Commander Crate, which is 1,000. I want to get the Insignias, which is 1,000. And then, depending on how much... Every time I get over 2,000, then I'm buying the German crates, but I haven't gotten anything with them yet. So... But in my opinion, getting the German DDs a couple weeks early is not comparable to the Insignias or the German crates, or frankly the premium time if you're going to buy the Admiralty backing. Those are the three things that are the most valuable that they're offering. Lost in Your Lightning, still made 400 credits. Damn, that must have been a hell of a game. I mean, I'll get the German DDs sooner or later, that's not an issue. But I've bought a couple of those crates. I don't know what the drop rate is on them yet, but I'd rather use my Deutschmarks than the stuff that I consider valuable. Yeah, I know, Toke. But I'm trying to think, what did I do? Because the two things that cause your joystick to lock, or your rudder to lock like that, are if you check the map or if you use a radio command, and I don't think I did either of those things. That's, as soon as it locked, I was trying to think, what did I do to cause that? And I don't think I did a radio, did I? I'd have to check back. I don't think I looked at the map. Seems like an odd time to be checking the map. So I don't know. It might have been my imagination. Maybe it was just a bad play, but it seemed like I couldn't move like I normally would want. Oh, was the rudder actually jammed? Well, if that's the case, then that makes even more sense.
Battle starts.
I didn't notice that, I guess. Yeah, if the rudder was actually jammed because of gunfire, that would make a lot of sense. Why am I going the wrong way? Whoops. So... Actually, I'm just going to hold on to this. So normally I like to point my nose in towards the center of the map to cut down on the angles that the ships are shooting you at, but since my team is clumping up into the black hole that is the base, nobody's going to hold this side except for me. So Unfortunately, it's very hard to stay alive when your entire team abandons the flank. Oh wait, are they? This guy's abandoning. This guy's abandoning. Yeah. Omaha's getting his rear kicked in. Oh. Tell me, someone explain to me in the chat, what is the point of having all your ships into a ball like this? Aside from the warm and snuggly feeling that it gives you. It doesn't actually keep you safe. I don't know who came up with this strategy, but whoever did is responsible for a lot of lost games. Iron Duke? What tier is this?
Enemy heavily damaged.
Oh, Iron Duke's tier 4. I always think Iron Duke's tier 3 for some reason. Alright, looks like we got a decent shot in on that dude. See, they have 2 DDs that are unspotted, which means there's probably one over here, which means I'm probably gonna die, which means I shouldn't push in. But I don't like to play in a ball like this, so I'd rather just intentionally die than give my team the satisfaction of thinking that's a good play. I'm guessing this guy thinks he's backing up. I can't tell if he's going forward. So, despite the fact that I'm... Oh, there's one DD, actually. He is backing up. What you backing up for, dude? This guy's broadside and he's stopped. I should have shot him.
The ship is on fire.
That's good. I don't want to miss him because he's going so slow. Should be a kill shot if I hit him. Oh. Oops. That's a really bad angle. Is he shooting AP? Yep. Nope, HE. Thank you for playing like a screwball. See, he's angling properly, but he's not shooting the right shell. Looks like my clump of guys should be able to kill that dude. No? Alright. I gotta evaluate this. And I keep over-angling on this guy. Did they not kill that dude? Give you sodium chloride for it. It's really annoying. I mean, they're actually leaving the base now, which is fine.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
But now that unknown destroyer, if he's sneaking up along this line, all he has to do is go all the way around, and now that we're all gone, he can just win the game. Alright, they did not kill that dude. Which is absolutely incredible. This guy's going really slow.
The ship is on fire.
Did I miss him? Oh, I missed him. Like, what are they doing? Look at where they're pointing on the map. They're all going northeast. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time concentrating on shooting this guy because I, for the love of me, can't figure out what my team's doing. I mean, they're all dying. We know that. That's a given. Yeah, this Mutsuki can... Alright. I don't think anyone's shooting this guy.
Problem solved, sir.
Destroyer is. Alright. Let's see... Fire... Just lay off, dude. I'll deal with you in a minute.
The ship is on fire.
Taking the lead.
Man, this Iron Duke. I mean, those two must be fighting the 3 battleships over there, but... Meanwhile, all these two have to do is kill this guy, which they're obviously going to do, and then the game's over. I can't even get back to the base to defend it at this point. I guess I'll have to try. Mutsuki shooting me? I mean, he actually... Did they? No, they didn't kill him. He's still over there.
Problem solved,
There he
sir.
is. Alright.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Now I don't have to worry about him. But I mean, this game is already over because, well, those two theoretically could defend the base, but they're not gonna. I really can't get out of here without this guy killing me, unfortunately. Like, I'd really love to shoot this guy right now. That's a really juicy shot, but because the timer's so short, it's already a quarter of the way done. I can't, yeah, it's... There's nothing you can do. It's just really annoying. Actually, I can probably hit this guy. Oh, they did shoot him. Thank you. Alright, you are in trouble now, Boyle.
Problem solved, sir.
Actually... This guy's...
Fighter airborne.
I mean, I was angled to him the whole time, so technically HE is a good shell selection, but... It's like, what are you doing with your life, man?
Ship is on fire.
Oh, that's how you fucking do it.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Grinding for the Hipper right now. What's your thoughts on it? So far, I like it. I don't have it spec'd out, and I have the Deutsche Dewey, so it's tough to get a good read on it. But I played maybe 3 or 4 games in it, and it seems like it punches really hard. I would put both steering gear mods on it, and I don't have the 4th. I don't have enough money to buy the 4th module, so for that one, because it's got really good turret traverse, I'm thinking about doing the one that reduces your turret traverse slightly and then adds the, or reduces the reload too. Because if you can maximize the DPM on that thing, it seems like a very dangerous ship to have shooting at you. Is this guy sitting still? He just doesn't care about anything. No, he's going backwards.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
No, he's not. He's going forwards. What are you doing?
Fighter returning to ship.
Alright. He's sitting
Ship is on
still.
fire.
Yeah, I like it. We can play another Hipper game after this.
Problem solved, sir.
It's tough for me to judge a ship until I played it a lot and then get the ship upgraded. And it'd be nice to have a real commander, but obviously that's not going to happen. So,
Our team depends upon you.
good. 1 on 6. Let's do this. I got no damage control, so don't start me on fire, please. I am gonna sink your ass.
In 5 minutes.
Nope, we got other guys shooting me. Another Iron Duke. I don't know. I'll make a video on the Hipper as soon as I get a good feel for it. But so far I like it. Kill him. Oh, I wanted to at least sink that guy. That's all I wanted out of life. You prefer the defensive German cruiser commander? Yeah, I prefer the one that has the one that tells you how many ships are targeting you. For me, that perk is almost a must-have. Now, I know the rest of his perks are pretty defensive in nature, so if I had both of those commanders, I would have to take a good hard look at them. But the perk, whatever it is, that says 2 ships are targeting you, for me in a cruiser, that's an invaluable thing. recommend range over reload. I'll keep playing around with it. I mean, yeah, I'll probably hold off on that. Why did you recommend the range over the reload, just out of curiosity? Do you reckon a deathmatch mode would work? Yeah, it would be cool, except for the situations where one ship is running away. Like, let's say your team wipes out everyone else except for one destroyer, and you happen to have 8 minutes left in the match. That would be really annoying to have it run away. But other than that, I like the idea of a team deathmatch mode. It's just, how do you deal with that situation? If they could figure that out, then it might work. Ingenious, yeah. If that's the same, some commanders have different names for their perks. I think the one that has the radio locator on, what do you guys want to see, by the way? On the destroyers, the radio locator has different names because there's different ancillary perks tied to it. But I think you're right, it is ingenious for that one. Which, ever since I started using that, like I have it on my Japanese and American. Oh, Yubari. Why do you want to see the worst ship in the game? Oh, God. Alright. Could maybe do a Baltimore. You got the Commander Kurt von Miller. See, I would take any cruiser commander over Scheer, the Deutsche Dewey. What's up, Loch Lamb? Welcome to the stream. Whoa, Polar. Oh. I was like, what is going on here? But we're playing a tier 3 Yubari. That explains that. Oh, so you can... I thought this was a tier 1 and 2 map. Oh, look at this spawn. 2, 4, 6, 7 over there and 2 over here. Range is good. Yeah, that's you know, you make a good point there. I could potentially probably see myself trying both of those mods out, even though you lose a lot to sell the mods in this game. You lose like half the purchase cost. You like the Yubari? Yeah, I think I've had one good game in this. I've probably only played it about 10 times. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, you can sell your mods without burning gold. When you sell the mod, there's 2 options. It's not really readily apparent because they want you to spend the gold, but if you want to change the mods on your ships, just push down once you select it and it'll say sell it. And you get half the value back that you purchased that, so you still lose a bit, but it's better than spending doubloons. Oops. Is this guy backing up?
Teammate, I need your support.
Alright.
Teammate, I need your support.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
This thing just doesn't have enough oomph for my liking. And I don't think the torpedoes are any good either, are they? Oops. 2 destroyers closing in. Oh, look at these guys. That's...
Torpedoes to starboard.
Yeah, so I just lost my only friend over here.
Starboard.
Look at these torpedoes! What is this? Is that seriously the only window you can shoot your torpedoes out of?
Critical engine damage.
My God,
Ship
that's...
is on fire.
Oh.
Problem solved, sir.
I didn't realize it was that crazy of a torpedo arc. What is this guy doing? Just
The ship
sitting
is on
there?
fire.
I'm trying to deal with your buddy over here. 'Cause, 'Cause I'm trying to deal with your buddy over here. 'Cause, 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 ' I swear to God, the only time I run on the edge of the map is when I'm streaming. I don't know why. It's not even like I'm distracted by the chat right now, but...
Critical engine damage.
Enemy severely damaged.
Good God. Can't even torp this guy. I like can't turn to shoot this guy.
Torpedoes, get ahead.
Yeah, get it over with. Alright, Jay, there's your,
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Yeah, the Iwaki is a great ship, and that is the Yubari is the Yubari. Pretty is really good. I don't know. That's not my favorite ship. If you enjoy it, bless your heart. Let's see. I suppose we can try the old Hipper again. So how much XP? Oh, we're not even close to them. 73,000. Deathmatch, no teams. Oh, all for one and one for all. That I don't know. Got your last crack with the Milwaukee. Nice. Yeah, that's a good ship. I don't know if a free-for-all mode would work, just because you would have to spawn. So if they had like a really huge map, but currently all the maps in the game, you would spawn within firing range of multiple ships, and there's no way to like protect yourself from that. So I don't think that would work right now. You don't like the Yubari? It makes you, yeah. That's a good way to look at it. That's called looking on the bright side of things. I don't know. I've talked to a few people that say that they've had some good success with the Yubari. For me, I don't like the minimal gun output, and I didn't even realize the torpedoes are that bad, but that firing angle on that thing is essentially worthless. I don't even know what the range is on them, but I can't imagine it's great. Alright, so... since I'm already spot on, I'm just going to start turning. Yep, he's already shooting. I might be dead already. Oh, he's shooting HE. Alright, now I might be dead. That was a dumb idea. I can't hit this York. Is he stopped in the water? Iowa backing up. It's a surprise. Alright, so that opening move was not successful. Sorry. Not sorry. I knew that was gonna happen. I did it anyway. Alright, York is finally moving. That's interesting. Fortunately, he's not moving in a position I can hit him. See, this guy... I'm sure a lot of Iowa players have a lot of success doing that. I just don't really like sitting still like that the whole match, but... Alright, York boy. Don't turn away, please. Don't turn away. Oh, not much there, unfortunately. Been way over-angled. Not much there either. York's got decent armor. I don't know if you guys know that. Kagero's backing up. Oh. And let it rain. Ooh, we did hit the Kagero. Who does this guy think he is, really? Lots of players' names look like their Wi-Fi password.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Dude, these Atlantas just need to get a life. Like, do something with your time.
The ship is on fire.
Where are you?
Enemy cruiser detected.
Oh, he got away. That's sneaky little...
Problem solved, sir.
See, this Iowa has just been sitting there. I hope he's getting shots on someone, but... What's this guy?
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
What's this guy doing? He's backing up? I mean... This goddamn Atlanta is actually gonna kill me. Like, what is this destroyer doing? Where are you going, dude? I don't understand why you can't identify where the Atlanta's coming from and then do something about it.
Critical engine damage. All stations reporting the position of a strategic.
Oh my god. You don't have any mods for your walkie? You should have them. That's part of what makes that ship so great. I think it's got tiers... Doesn't it have a tier 7 mod? Let's check. That's why I target Atlantas, if you don't understand. Let's see, what the Iwaki... I think this has tier 7 mods. No, tier 6. But I mean, even a tier 6... Wait, what the hell? Alright. Even 3 mods. I thought I had tier 7, but... Oh, not Amagi. I want to play Mogami. Oh, the Ubari's mods? Yeah, I don't know. If you enjoy the Ubari, I mean, bless your heart. Try and hunt Atlantas when you play DD. I mean, here's the problem. The Atlantas are the most dangerous ship to DDs in the game right now. Because if you get close range to them, and they can hit their target even semi-accurately, they can absolutely just put you on the bottom of the sea in about 2 seconds. So it's very risky. So I'm not like mad at that DD for doing it, but I think it was a Kagero, if I'm not mistaken, which has 10 km torps, who could have torpedoed that smoke, even if he doesn't know where he is, or at least spotted him. DDs can do a lot of things besides torpedo and shoot their guns. They can spot, they can screen for torpedoes, they can sneak all the way around the edge of the map and cap and ruin the game for everyone. There's options. Whatever, I'm not mad at the guy on my team. It would have been nice to have the option to shoot that Atlanta back. But that's my fault for pushing for it. I was trying to protect myself from the Iowa because he was sitting there doing nothing the entire game. So I figured if I put myself where I was, then I wouldn't have to deal with the Iowa, who's obviously a major threat. But then I got crossfired from those two sets. I had the sets of cruisers to my direct right, and then that Atlanta and whoever was with him, that Kagero I think was mixed in there. There were like two sets of 2 or 3 ships that were closely by each other.
Action stations.
So it was a really bad position on my part, so it was just a bad game. But if you dedicate your life to killing Atlantas like I do, then I salute you. And I won't even mind them once people move on from them. Like right now, for most players that have them, that's their best credit maker, so I don't blame them for playing it all the time. But because it's most players' best credit maker, you see a lot of them. You see like 2 or 3 in a game. Like, what do we got here? We actually have none in this game. Hallelujah. What a breath of fresh air. Alright. This is a really risky play for a Amagi, but... Oh, what is he doing? Is he backing up? There we go, he is backing up. Akatsuki, was that dude? I think it was. Wojtskowicka is one of your best moneymakers? Yeah, that one does pump out credits too. Yeah, that is a good ship. I mean, it's kind of weird because it's like middle of the road on everything it does. Like it certainly can't out-duel American DDs. Can't out-torp. But it's not bad at anything really that I can think of. So, like you said, it is pretty damn good. I think I have one more mod on this thing. Oops. How did I miss? I think I'm just shy of having this ship maxed out. I can't remember what I need though. Must be the range mod. Now he's moving forward. Oops. That's gonna be a problem. It's not looking at me. See, this Iowa's pushing in. Oh, yeah. It's just shy of a 10K on that one. Damn. Ay, caramba. And he's out of range. That's the problem with fighting the Iowas, is you're gonna be in their range a lot longer than... But I'm pretty sure I don't have this range all the way maxed on this ship yet. Which is unfortunate. Alright. I do not want to be done with this side yet. I just... 2 Iowas against a Amagi is tough if they're at different angles. They're pretty close to the same angle here. I mean, as long as you're not putting the Citadel right... Oh, shit! I was looking at the map, but as soon as I said that, I pointed the Citadel right at him.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
That's how not to play this game 101. If you ever sat awake at night wondering if Iowa can Citadel Amagi, now you know. It can and it will. See if I can turn now before he comes around. This might work. I think he just shot.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy destroyer detected.
Risky play, but whatever. See, even if I angle properly, he can kill me no matter what, so... Unless he misses. Unless he misses. That's that double rudder shift. See, this ship, double rudder ship, is way more agile than the Hipper. At least that's what it feels like initially. 2k damage there. That wasn't very good. I don't want to start getting overly cocky. So all he has to do is hit me once. Oh, he's got something coming in. Oh my god. This dude cannot aim. Oh, and I'm gonna miss the torps. No, I'm not.
The enemy is about to win.
Oh, he gone.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
That's what you get, boyo. That was extremely lucky. That was not a good play at all. I was just staring way too much at the map, and that guy just smoked me for about 30 grand. But I think this base is actually clear here. So we're gonna cap that. And then we're down by one ship, and I'm basically dead. I mean, I can maybe do some more damage, but... Oh, and we lost another ship. God dang it. I thought we might have had a chance to win this one, but it's looking bleak. Who needs help? I mean, I'd be inclined to agree with you, but even if, like, I'm perfectly angled, they can just shoot HE and kill me. But even AP against a perfectly angled ship is going to catch something that it's going to penetrate. So I'd feel a lot better about life right now if I had some more health. But if you're going to play the Megami and you're going to stare at your mini-map and point your citadel right at an Iowa, while out loud saying, I don't point citadels at the Iowa, and then simultaneously getting shot in the citadel, you're going to have a lot more success. This guy's still here, just chilling.
Fighter returning to ship.
Did it even cross his mind to cap? No, he's going away from the cap. He doesn't cap. Too bad so even with the range mod, I don't think I could hit him. But if that dude was spotting him, I could just sit right here and burn him lump. Oh. What do we got over here? So these ships are all so far I can't even see what their health is. Oh, we killed one. Want a match at 33 HP? Oh yeah, was that the one you sent me? Alright, so he's definitely focused on the... I just gotta start shooting this dude. And he's aiming right at me. Son of a gun. Alright. Well, we had a good run. We had a good run, but it came to an end. Oh my god, he missed. Oops. Why am I not moving? Oh. So I was trying to dodge that shot. I was like, why am I stopped? Because he slammed on the brakes. You got 2 Von Hippers? I'm dead. Oh my god. Alright. Well, that's a pretty good run for tonight. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. That was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And should try and have a York video. Maybe I'll get one up tomorrow. I'll try and get a York video up as soon as I can, and then Hipper. Obviously, I gotta play around with it and actually figure out how to use it, and then upgrade it a little bit. But I'll get those two videos up soon for you guys. What's up, James? Yeah, good 4th of July. Hope you guys all had a good 4th of July. Alright, well, we'll see you guys all later. Alright, peace.